Why, hello, and welcome to a Flowcat stream. I think the music, well, wait. Oh, that's the end of the song. Okay. Well, I'm gonna wait for the next song. See how loud it is. Just waiting. Too spooky. Welcome. Okay, it's not too loud on my end. I always have to turn my headphones down because I have the audio turned like basically all the way down, but it's still super loud on my headphones. Oh, I just ate recently and I've got the burpees, you know, we like eat and you're like, ooh, ooh. Cecilia, welcome. Happy to have you guys here. Welcome to the stream. So we're going to be doing Genshin today. It's a Genshin stream, but I also wanted to update you guys on stuff. Apologies for no actual video last week. Just sort of didn't work out well between my schedule and Lay's schedule. We had sort of a weird week. And also, as you were maybe aware, I went off my antidepressants last week, and it made for a rough week, even though I tapered off for almost 2 months beforehand. The withdrawals were still pretty nasty, although I feel pretty good now. I think it maybe didn't get rid of them, but it shortened the duration and the intensity of the withdrawals. So now I feel pretty much back to normal. Yeah. So we're gonna have the Nahida this week. Nahida video this week is what we are going for, and then this, as you also might be aware, as I've talked about numerous times on stream, Dead Island 2 is coming out on the 21st, this Friday, which is a game that I've waited an insanely long time for. And gosh, I remember when the first one came out, and it was such a great time. So anyway, what I'm really excited about with the game is that there's no massive, huge open world. There's no 70-hour saga of a story. There's no, you know, multi-level 7 different collectible systems. None of that exists in Dead Island 2. But that's a good thing, because I'm sick of it, guys. I'm sick of every game. Like, it's okay to have some open world games that are big, huge maps, you know, lots of collectibles. All of that is fine. That's not a bad thing inherently, but I'm tired of it. I'm sick of games that are all about just having the biggest map, having the most complicated layered systems, just dailies, weekly, season passes. Just it's not good in everything. So anyway, the thing that I enjoyed about the first Dead Island was that it was a fun zombie hack and slash experience, and I'm hoping that it's a return to form. You know, I hope that it feels like a game that isn't full of bloated content. Like, I just want to enjoy it. So anyway, I talked about possibly streaming the game. You're here just finishing up homework with the little turds. Okay, no problem. I talked about possibly streaming the game on Friday when it releases, but I had two issues. Well, I had one issue at the time, but that issue was resolved, and then I realized I had another issue. So I was worried that because it's Friday, you know, like my roommate likes to game on Fridays, and I don't want to like block off the downstairs area just to stream the release of the game. But my roommate was chill with it. It's just that like Dead Island 2 is going to be a very gory game. It's gonna be a lot of blood in that game, and I'm not gonna lie, like, some reviewers have already, like, there are people like Gamer Ranks or whatever had his video come out today about the game, and he's like a super big channel, so he was actually able to show footage of his gameplay, which is kind of new. Honestly, the developers have been sort of like not letting people show their own gameplay. They've been letting people show gameplay that they've already shown, that kind of stuff. So I don't know what kind of exclusive deal Gamer Ranks, but anyway, he said specifically that he had to cut out sections because they were so bloody and gory that he was like, I don't know, I feel like my channel's gonna get demonetized. You know what I mean? The video's gonna get demonetized because of that. Anyway, here's the solution. I'm not gonna stream the game on Friday when it comes out. Instead, I'm going to record the first, I don't know, 3 hours, 4 hours. I'll record as much as I can of my first impressions of the game, of my initial experience of the game, and then I'll record like a first impressions thought video, like a video of my thoughts, and then we might just go back to Monster Hunter on Sunday, because I don't know if I'm going to be able to make live streamed content of the game, because if in the middle of a live stream something happens and there's just so much blood and gore that like YouTube is like, no, you know, it like destroy, like nukes my live stream. Like, I don't know how that's gonna work out. I would actually rather wait to stream the game until I know more about what's happening with other people and their live streams. Although I could just go for it. Like, we could just go for it, you know what I mean, on Sunday. So I might stream the game on Sunday. That depends. That's a few days after launch. I think we'll be able to find out if people's streams are getting nuked for how bloody the game is, but I don't know. I think it should be fine. It should be fine. So anyway, Dead Island 2, I'm going to have a first impressions video next week. Wait, yeah, next week. This week is Nahida. Next week we'll have a Dead Island 2 impressions video, and then also probably next week we'll do the Wuthering, there's like a couple Wuthering Wave trailers that came out, and so I want to like go over those and talk about them and stuff, because like one was more story elements, one was more gameplay elements, and it shows some interesting stuff. I keep meaning to record that freaking video, and I just keep not doing it, but I've also been pretty busy past week. Well, anyway, okay, I'm rambling. Hope you're all having a great day. Hope everyone's well. Hope everything is swell with everybody and everything. We are live on Twitch as well as on YouTube, so you can watch on whatever platform you would like. Make sure you drop a like on the stream if you're here, if you're hanging out, if you're enjoying the vibes. I would greatly appreciate your support. Yes. Yeah. Also, I'm not gonna talk about other games anymore. Sorry, my brain is all over the place today. Yeah, Genshin. We're gonna play some Genshin today. My hair in my mouth, cat hair all over the place, everywhere, all the time. And I'm gonna go ahead and boot up that game. Oh gosh. Oh, I don't want that to do that. Oh, hold on. Ooh. Crap. No, stop. Hold on. Okay, there we go. I had to download a game booster for the first time in forever because some of these new released games are so poorly optimized that I have to use a freaking game booster. We doing side quests or main quests if you got any? I got a lot of main quests. I got a lot of character quests. Those are usually, you know, chunkier, but they've been out for a long time, so I'm not worried about spoilers or anything. But we'll see. We'll just start out as we normally do. And I have been sort of working on the side quests first in general, but I think we honestly did a lot of them. Because most of it was the R&R stuff. And now we've sort of been just tackling all the other stuff. But there's one side quest that I have that I know is a very long side quest. The one where there's some dude in Aru Village. Okay, hold on. I've got the game up. There we go. All right. There was this thingy. How long does this event have? 5 days? Oh boy. How many of the things are unlocked? I don't want to do it until I can just go through the entire thing all at once. That's how I like, honestly, nowadays. It's just like, yeah, I'm gonna wait until tomorrow to do this event, and then I'll just go through the whole thing all at once. Man, this is kind of a chill patch for me. There's a lot of new story stuff I need to do. I need to do Abyss this cycle. And Young Kiddo. Young Kiddo. Oh, so I bought Wild Hearts and I tried to play it, but it honestly, they need to make the optimization better. And then what's funny though is like I refunded the game because I was like, I'll buy it again when they've had more time to fix, because it was running like I would have had to run Wild Hearts on like pretty low graphics, and it just felt bad. Like it was very frame droppy, and I feel like it actually probably works better on console than it does on PC, which is unfortunate. PC optimization has been terrible lately. Okay, hold on, one thing at a time. So anyway, I refunded Wild Hearts, and then I bought Hogwarts Legacy, and I was like, okay, I'll play Hogwarts Legacy, and then and that game is also, the optimization is terrible, and there's I'm sick of games coming out and just being these monstrosities where they just don't work properly. I think it has more to do with scope than anything. Like I think developers, they try so hard to reach for the stars and have as many features as possible and have all of this stuff and do all of these things, right? But then they oh wow, look at those dailies. That's juicy. I'll grab my, actually I'm already here, so let's grab the ore. So yeah, I think that developers need to kind of like games like, okay, it was a well put together game series and there were actually bugs in it, but they were more funny bugs than like frustrating bugs, you know what I mean? Hogwarts Legacy is huge. It is huge actually. So here's the deal with it. I was like, okay, well, I was actually enjoying the story, and I was like, I read Harry Potter when I was a kid, and I watched the movies or whatever, so I'm not like a huge into the fandom kind of person, but I do enjoy the, you know, using that world to build other stories or whatever. That's kind of an interesting thing like they've been doing or whatever. So anyway, I had to mod the game. I had to download mods to make Hogwarts Legacy run well. I played it last night and it was frame dropping like crazy all over the place, and I had to literally edit the game engine file to mod it and use somewhat like a modder went into the game engine files and found bugs within the game engine. And they were like, oh, well, that's not good. We should probably fix those. And they did. And yeah, and it's just, man, it's just like you have people playing your game, going and looking at your code and being like, that's actually not right. That's an error in the code. Hope people are aren't still catching flack for playing it. Yeah, I think that's sort of over and done with. I'm not gonna lie, if someone is, I'm not a mean person, but like let me be charitable and say that like it's something actually worth being concerned about, which I do not think that it's something worth being concerned about. If it is something worth being concerned about, boycotts are not an effective method of doing anything ever. Boycotts don't work for anyone ever. Like, how often do you hear someone go, oh, we're boycotting something, and everyone's like, ooh, you've got courage. Like, no, everyone laughs at anyone who tries to boycott something, because it's just like it's pointless. It's not going to do anything. It's just like, yeah. So anyway, boycotting is just not an effective strategy. There are more effective strategies. And I actually think that, like, generally speaking, I think that taking the world and using it for, you know, future storytelling and kind of taking it out of the hands of the original creator, you know what I mean? Really, I think is a big meaningful difference. You know what I mean? Like, J.K. Rowling had basically nothing to do with the game. Didn't write the story, didn't write the characters, didn't do any of that. And there's definitely like a more progressive feeling to Hogwarts Legacy than like the books. You know what I mean? Like you can tell that they had that in mind when making the game. And I think that's a good thing. So in a way, it's sort of like, because I loved Harry Potter when I was a kid. You know what I mean? I didn't know anything about anything. I didn't know that J.K. Rowling was a bigot or whatever, and she is. And you know, like, but that's messy. Like, that gets really messy. Like, not every artist is a good person, and sometimes bad people, like, I don't know. And but then there are some people that are so bad that, like, even if they did something good artistically, we shouldn't, you know, respect them. But like, I don't respect her. I like the world. I like the lore, and I like, you know, fantasy stuff. So I don't know. It's a complicated topic. It's nuanced, and I think that that's the issue. Is that, like, nuance is dead. Hey, hello, Nat. Welcome, by the way. Like, people do not accept nuance in any setting whatsoever. There are probably people who are listening to me right now that agree with half of what I said and don't agree with the other half of what I said. And that's fine, but the issue is that a lot of people don't have the ability to, like, to respect or understand nuance. People demand, like, this hard line loyalty to belief systems nowadays, where it's like, it's honestly, it's really kind of annoying. Like, you see people even with Genshin Impact, where it's like, if you don't believe the exact same thing they believe about Hoyoverse and Genshin and all this stuff, then they actively have disdain for you. Like, you can see that they're like, ew, you're one of those people. You're someone who believes this or that. God, Kooky just got blasted around there. But yeah, I think that that's problematic. We should be able to have discourse with nuance without just being like, you said something I disagree with. Now I have to like stupid caveman just like beat my chest and demand loyalty to my belief system. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's also not like the point of debate. Debate isn't to win. The point of debate is to broaden your point of view and your perspective. Like, if I disagree with someone, I want to know why they believe what they believe. Like, once I understand that someone actively disagrees with me and they have thought about it and they do have an active disagreement with me, I want to know why. How did they come to that conclusion? Because I didn't come to that conclusion. And I feel that I'm a pretty smart person most of the time. And so, you know, and that helps me learn, like, okay, that person approaches this situation differently than me, which is like something that happens a lot with me, is that I feel like people tend to have a different way of approaching things than I do. And it helps me to learn. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like it's kind of common sense really that I'm saying right now. So I feel kind of goofy. The more you tell someone not to do something, the more they're going to do it. Yeah, exactly. It's not effective. And also, so like the thing specifically with Hogwarts Legacy, when you try to boycott something that's so popular, like there's a lot of progressive people that are fans of the Hogwarts series. And so if you're trying to boycott the game, you are essentially purity testing people who already agree with you. They just disagree on this. They just want to play their video game. They just want to enjoy their video game without feeling like they're a bigot. And it turns into a situation where by doing that, you are forcing people into a categorization that they themselves don't agree with, unless they forfeit the enjoyment of a video game. And I understand the point of like, it's not necessarily a big ask to ask someone not to buy a video game. And it's like, no, it's not a big ask. But that's also why it's not important to boycott it. Because it's not important. It's a freaking video game. It's a $60 video game. People, like, if you are going to boycott something, it should be because the product itself is hurtful or damaging to the consumer. Like, if you're going to boycott something, it should be like, hey, this drink is made of poison. Don't buy it because drinking it will murder you. That is an effective boycott because you're showing that the product itself is actually bad and dangerous and harmful to the public. And in that situation, you're going to interrupt their sales, and people are going to be like, oh my God, I don't want to buy something that's poison. You know what I mean? Like, that's effective. What's not effective is leveraging ideology. Like, don't buy this art book because it has a picture that makes me feel uncomfortable in a context that has nothing to do with real life. It's like, well, and that's just that's not a real example. I just made that up. Hogwarts Legacy? Yeah, see, it's kind of weird. Like, you probably popped it in the middle of that and you just know what I'm talking about. But yeah, but so far I've been enjoying the game. So what's the T? Oh yeah, I was talking about Hogwarts Legacy. My bad. Yeah, I've been playing it and the story's pretty good so far. I've been enjoying it. It's good. It's just that the optimization is terrible. And that's what I was ranting about originally, is that I'm sick of games coming out and like, they're just like, it's obvious that they needed way more time in the oven. You know what I mean? Like, they were not ready for release. And I'm sick of it. It's frustrating. Like, I had to mod the game to make it run well. You know, in what universe should I have to mod a video game for it to run at 60 FPS without stuttering? And the fact, like I mentioned earlier, the fact that the modders went into the code and were like, well, hold on. This isn't right. What? Hey, vey. But yeah, as a game, it's really good. The thing that I'm most impressed with, to be honest, is the combat, because the combat is very fun. It's satisfying in a way that I can't really explain accurately right now. I think it's kind of a combination of, like, the animations are really cool, the spell effects are really cool, and then also the combat is sort of like a Souls-like sort of combat. Like, it takes precision, it takes thought, it takes strategy, and there's also, like, because you learn all the different spells, there's a lot of variety to what you can do in the combat and how you can approach the combat, which makes it feel fresh and unique almost all the time. You can combo together different spells in all these really interesting ways. It's really fun. The combat is so fun. Is there a Harry Potter cameo? No, it's like, so the storyline is like way before Harry Potter. It's like a prequel. Like, I don't know how actual long before Harry Potter it is, but I think it's like several hundred years at least, you know? So this is like pre Harry Potter and stuff. And so it focuses more on just like the overall history of Hogwarts. It's not about Harry Potter, like, at all. The game isn't about Harry Potter at all. It talks about the history of Hogwarts and wizardry and like canon lore within the world, but also builds on it by giving you, you know, new faces, new people to like learn about, like new headmasters, new all sorts of stuff. It's just really interesting in that way. It's like an expansion of the original lore, if that makes sense, while also using the, oh, actually I didn't, what was that? Man, that looks tasty. That actually still doesn't look that bad. Like, it looks like that just needs to be in the oven a little longer. You know what I mean? But, oh, gosh. I just ate, too. How am I going to get hungry from all this? Is this a special dish for anyone? Oh, wait. Hold up. No? Huh. You think YouTube banned you again? You can always use Twitch chat if you need to, Nat. That's annoying. They're pushing them out quickly to meet the investors' demand. Yeah, it's executive stuff. Like, it's executives pushing the games out very quickly because they want to meet like a quarterly goal, basically. I play it because I want to be a wizard like in the books and movie. Yeah, that's totally valid. Can y'all read my messages? I can read you now. Did you say something earlier though? Because like I don't see... The last thing I see before, no, I think YouTube banned me, is... Wait, I'm confused. What's the T? That's the last thing I see before you said, I think YouTube banned me. So if you said something between those two things, then it did not get through. But yeah, Twitch doesn't have auto moderation, so that's definitely an easier avenue if you're getting any issues there, unfortunately. I wonder, have they added anything for me to like toggle moderation activity? Moderation activity will now be shown. Oh. No, let's not do that. Oh boy, this is a lot. Okay, what's happening here? Actually, I kind of wonder what would happen if I made Nat a moderator. I wonder if it would like stop blocking your statements. Huh. Okay, well, I'll worry about that later. I'll make sure I don't exit out of the wrong window. Okay. They say the combat have a little bit of similarity with Genshin. Is that true? No, not really. I'm not entirely sure what they mean by what people mean by that. Because it's not a team building game. It doesn't have elemental reactions. Like, the only thing that I can think of that might remind people of Genshin is that like enemies can put up different kinds of shields and you have to use different types of spells to break those shields, which is a mechanic in Genshin, but like that's I feel like that's kind of stretching it, you know what I mean? But the combat is really fun. It's very good. It's very, very good. I'm surprised at how good it is. Like, the watching videos of it does not, it feels very, very responsive. And like I mentioned, just the fact that you have so many different combinations of things that you can use. And also like if you use Leviosa on a really heavy enemy, it doesn't work. Like, you can't lift them off the ground. You know what I mean? Because they're too heavy. Like, stuff like that. Like, it's just really cool. Very good. Physics and whatnot. I do have some complaints about the game already, but like the fact that I had to mod it to make it work. Hey, if you guys are enjoying the stream, make sure you drop a like on it. That would be fantastic. That would help me out a bunch. I see that people are hanging out, you know. I crowned my Ayaka's burst today. Moved your artifacts around your Eula, hit for 185k. Nice. Good job. Numbers. Okay, so let me look at my art. Wait, it's a new week. So I gotta get the weekly stuff's done real quick. Seriously though, I'm kind of just chilling till Baiju. So we're gonna take this time to farm the new artifacts a bit and do it. Well, actually, I can't even really farm the new artifacts because I'm not in the new area because I haven't done any of. I'm like 2 or 3 areas behind. Invulnerable to Dendro. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna, you know what I mean? We're just catching up, guys. And it feels good though. It feels good to have a lot of content to do. So I'm kind of glad that I slowed down a lot and I'm not so OCD about like, oh, I gotta be like I gotta do things like the day it comes out or whatever. It's like, meh. Is Genshin really known elemental reaction mechanics though? You're new in the gaming community since Genshin? Yeah, I think that what sets Genshin apart from other games is team building and elemental reactions. Those are the 2 things, because Genshin surprisingly does have one of the most intricate elemental reaction systems in a video game. Like it does, even though it's a mobile game. But yeah, like now some of it is very obviously inspired from Breath of the Wild, because like basically what they did, Breath of the Wild has a lot of different physics systems for like water, fire, you know, all that stuff, metal and electricity. You can unlock the artifact domain, no quest or anything. Oh, that's so good. Okay, cool. Thank you. Oh, okay. I wanted to see what the damage difference was without the buff. That's interesting. Well, anyway. Yeah, so basically what Genshin did was they made it so that, you know, you can react with all the different elements that they put in the, yeah. So I don't know. It is actually more complicated than a lot of other games. Oof, Sarah took a beat in there. And now I've maxed out my reputation level, so I can finally get the wings, and I can do this for extra Moras. Invulnerable to Hydro. Okay, I guess I'll swap my team again. Nature's infinite wit. So no Hydro damage. Yeah, I mean, sure. I've been working on my Kale. I actually need to check. Okay, I need to run the boss and I need to farm these mushrooms. That's what we did last time, actually. I'm pretty sure that's what we did last time. So maybe I'll do that off stream. What am I doing? Oh, I'm gonna fight the... Oh, there you are. We're probably gonna do quests. We're gonna do quests today. That's what we're gonna do. As my brain like literally melts in front of your very eyes. I'm just kind of very excited because this next month is gonna be insane. We get Tears of the Kingdom, we're getting Dead Island, and then also V Rising, which is like that vampire survival game that came out a year ago, is getting a huge free update that's gonna change. It's gonna fix like every problem I have with the game and expand on it, and it looks very exciting. And there's also, you know, obviously Genshin with Baiju coming, and Fontaine is only, I don't know, 3 or 4 months away. So yeah, we're probably like 4 patches till Fontaine. I don't know. This year is pretty exciting for gaming. I think the one thing we're not gonna get this year that I want is the Elden Ring DLC. I'm really sad that they announced the Elden. They kind of had to, because people were like, "When is this coming?" But yeah, Elden Ring DLC. I really want that. I really want that. But I don't think we're gonna get that this year. Also, I don't think we're gonna get Wuthering Waves this year. I think that's probably gonna be an early next year release. But to be totally honest with you, at this point, I'm fine with that, because there are so many freaking games out right now. I didn't really want. My skill didn't hit, but it's okay, because I can hit them with the bow shots. I think so too. I've never seen any other game want to touch these kinds of reaction mechanics and the electrocharge or fuse in mainstream mechanic. Yeah, so like probably the closest that I've seen, like Breath of the Wild, obviously, which this game is heavily, you know, inspired mechanically from. Obviously, like the world, the story, and everything is insanely different, but like the mechanics of the game are inspired from Breath of the Wild, so that one for sure. But usually what game companies do is they have damage types, and enemies are either weak or resistant to that damage type. So, you know, it's like you do pyro damage, or like you do fire damage. This enemy takes half damage from fire damage, or takes twice, like double damage, like Pokemon. You know, you have the type system. That is how most quote unquote reaction systems work, which really, if you think about it, is not a reaction. It's not a reaction system. It's just kind of like damage types. So yeah, I think that's yeah, good stuff. Oh, okay. I wonder how much Kali will benefit from Sara's buff. I haven't tried buffing her. I don't want to move the team slots. I'll just try it. Okay, I'm getting so... I don't remember why I'm even here. Oh, I was killing the mushroom boy. There's a Dendroculus around here somewhere, though. Oh, is it up there? Oh, but there's... Oh, no, it's not a Dendroculus. I'm stupid. It's the mushroom. Because Tignari... Yeah, okay, right. I promise that my brain is working partially. Oh, Star Rail comes in a week. Yeah, well, see, I'm not gonna... I'm probably not... I'm trying to resist Star Rail, guys. I don't know if I'm gonna have time for that. Although, maybe, just maybe, you know, if we're doing a Genshin stream and I'm really bored... I might just like start an account on stream for no reason and just like play through the beginning or something like that. But I don't know if I'll want to consistently make content on it. You know what I mean? I might try it, but I think that's probably as far as I'll get with it. But yeah, I'm sure everyone's really excited for Star Rail. That's a big one. That's gonna be... It's like Star Rail is our first look into the Hoyoverse. I guess not really our first look, but like, you know, Genshin is sort of like the standalone success right now for Hoyoverse. So Star Rail will be their first foray into trying to get multiple successful IPs going at the same time. And if it launches and it does really well, then I have high hopes for Zenless Zone 0. I could see myself playing Zenless Zone. That game looks pretty simple. It doesn't look that complex. It looks like it'll be easy to manage. Did I do that one yet? I kind of can't remember what they look like when they're finished. I did not. Whoa. pulling tricks on me. Oh, I get it. You're supposed to do the one that's... Oh, I forgot to buffer. Dang it. Wait, what? Oh, I was... Oh, okay. All right.
Excellent.
I didn't mess up. I'm perfect. Having Kale and Kuki on the same team is kind of fun. Okay, so what we're going to do is... No, don't die. Don't. Stay. Okay, I didn't really get to see much. Saw like one crit. Although my Kale's build is really poopy right now. Like, she needs help. I've got the same crit rate and crit damage. Hoyoverse will be Zenless Rail Impact. Yup. I hope Star Rail is good. I think Star Rail, I think it'll be good. With the amount of money they're making, and like, to be honest, it sounds silly, but just like, Hoyoverse has kind of built up to be a company that has high standards for their games, like for polish and stuff. Like, I know Honkai isn't the most polished game in the world, but Hoyoverse, like Hoyo or Hoyoverse, they've constantly improved their... If you look at the history of their game development, they started out making like literally phone app games, like freaking super basic stuff, and they've consistently improved their development with every game that they've worked on. And I think they've hit a point where they've, you know, they understand that it's important to focus on the small details and the quality of the game and not skimp on things. But yeah, fly me to the gun, Honkai, Shin, Impact Zone, Rail, Brain. That hurt my brain. Hey Shane, welcome. Wait. Where's the mushroom? Is it up there? I'm so confused. Heh, that boar. I juked him. Jumped right over his little head. Gimme.
Keep up.
Gimme. I think I said I wasn't gonna farm these on stream, and now I'm like actually just farming them on stream. I don't care. You know, here's the thing. I say things all the time, but what really matters is that we're here right now, vibing. That's all that matters. Also, Axolotl just made me realize that my freaking... There we go. My Twitch chat was minimized. So thank you for that. That was a good reminder. Yeah. Okay. I swear, it would be so, like, all of this would be so impossible without Tignari's passive. I feel so bad for people that don't. Is there another character that has his passive yet? Wait, Dory has it, right? Doesn't Dory have the same passive? I think she does. Someone does. I'm pretty sure there's another character that has it. I'll continue to play Genshin, hoping can manage both Star Rail and Genshin. I mean, it should be fine. The reason why I won't be able to handle it is because, like, I play a lot of games. Like, Genshin isn't the only game I play. I think that, like, kind of what they're setting up is, like, okay, Genshin has a lot of content, but the dailies don't take long at all. I think you can expect a similar thing from Star Rail. I can expect, or I think everyone can expect that Star Rail will have probably a lot of story content, you know, maybe some kind of dungeon content or co-op content or something, but it will not have a lot of daily content. Like, it won't be super grindy. And I think the reason why they're purposefully doing that is because they don't want people to feel like the game is so grindy that they don't have time for their other games. I think they want to set up this theoretical situation where they have people that are playing every game that they make. So like they have, you know, probably 3 games live at a time. They make it so that theoretically you could play all 3 within a day. I think I can handle both. So the question is, will my phone handle it? Exactly. Like, I don't think any, and you know, that's actually the brilliance of Genshin Impact, is that like, I think it's hard to, like, you'd be hard pressed to, I'm so confused. Is it up there? I don't understand. I think you'd be hard pressed to find a Genshin player who's like, oh man, I'm so like, I'm just, I don't want any more content. Like, I'm so burnt out on content from Hoyoverse. Like, no, they actually pace the content well enough that, you know, it's, people want more. My stamina food already ran out. It's scary. Time passes. I think I'll just stick to Genshin as the first and only gacha game on my games list. Yeah. I feel that. I don't really plan on playing Star Rail. I think Zenless Zone looks interesting. Although, you know, it'll be one of those time will tell kind of thing, whether I actually enjoy it or stick with it or whatever. But, oh. Probably, I mean, the only other gacha game that I'm actively excited for is Wuthering Waves. And the reason why I'm actually so actively excited for Wuthering Waves is because I have an amount of trust for Kuro Games, the developers of Wuthering Waves. Like, they did such a good job with Punishing Gray Ravens that I expect them to keep the game free-to-play friendly. That's always my biggest concern with a gacha game. Like, is it free-to-play friendly? If no, it's trash. If yes, then maybe it's okay. I don't know. But, like, yeah, with Punishing Gray Ravens, it was extremely free-to-play friendly. It is extremely free-to-play friendly. So, I think as long as they keep that reputation, it'll be a good game. Really, that's just, I think that's the fear for anyone or everyone with gacha, is that, like, at the end of the day, it's not the gacha itself, it's that no one wants to hit a brick wall where it's like, you literally can't beat the game because you haven't spent money. You know what I mean? Like, that's not good or okay. But that's not a situation that happens in Genshin, which is what makes me okay with the game in the first place. I think I remember you trying Diablo Immortal. No, I never tried it. God no. That game is just, I don't even really like Diablo in the first place. Like, I'm not a big Diablo person, but that game in particular looked so disgusting. It looked it's so awful. Oh man. I like, literally, I'm sorry, but people, if some, you cannot say that Diablo Immortal is a good game. It's not a good game. And anyone that's like, oh, but I'm having fun, like, you just have bad taste in games. It just, man, I'm sorry. Yeah, I talked about it. I did talk about it because of how bad it was, for sure. It's pretty bad. I found PGR more fun than Honkai Third for some reason. I'll definitely, whoa. I'll definitely stay free to play for a long time in Wuthering Waves. Oh yeah, for sure. I don't plan on spending money in Wuthering Waves, for sure. If they do a super good job with Wuthering Waves, and there's some character that I really like and I really want to support the devs, then yeah, like, maybe I'll consider a little bit of whaling once on the game or something, you know what I mean? But that's why it's important to have that balance where it's like, isn't Flo known as a Diablo stream? Yeah, absolutely. I can't even say the name of the game right, but that's exactly what people come here for. Yeah, as long as Wuthering Waves is free to play friendly, I think, you know, that's what kills games like that. you want to just feel like you can play the game. You know what I mean? Come on, come on. But yeah, it should be fun. It should be fun. Also, I kind of feel like whaling, like with PGR specifically, I never really felt like whaling did anything important at all. It kind of just makes the story insanely easy and kind of boring, and makes the rest of the game kind of easy. And then you have like the challenge modes, which then become manageable. Like there's or more manageable, I should say. They're manageable as free to play, but oh god, what is it called? There's like this trial system they have. It's kind of like Abyss. They have it in PGR, and it's like doable as free to play, but you have to like do some specific team setups to make it work. But if you whale, you can kind of just like slam your head against the wall and beat it. Just pray that 10 cent will never be bought by Curl. Like, yeah. They seem like passionate developers. Like Curl Games, the developers, because like Punishing Gray Ravens is not an insanely popular game, but they did seem to put a lot of time and energy, and you can see that it's a work of passion. You know, it's not just a game they're making or whatever. So I like to see stuff like that. Okay, I am just aimlessly wandering around. I think I need to fight one more of these. Some people don't have any choice but to be free to play, but I prefer to be free to play friendly. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Is like, if your game is not free to play friendly, you are inherently shutting out a large population of gamers. You know what I mean? And so, and that's why I think it's important. Like, it's not about the monetization. Like, actually, I wanted to make a video about this, and I probably will someday, but I'll just rant about it now. I think the pay to win argument or conversation has lost all meaning and direction. Dory passive is to recover materials. Oh yeah, you're right. So like, people get into these massive arguments about pay to win, but it's really, it's a very nuanced debate, and people have lost, like, they just like have no, I don't know how to say it. They have no.
Let's nip that in the bud. One with the force.
They have no nuance. I mean, they have no ability to recognize the differences that are inherent within situations. Like, there are people that are like gotcha bad, right? They're like gotcha bad. It's like, so all gotcha is bad? And they're like, yes. And it's like, well, I can name games that are more egregious than like Genshin, like for monetization, and they're not gotcha games. Like, I can think of games that are more disgusting, like Destiny. Destiny was, wait, am I talking about the right games? Those shooter games, I didn't even really play them. Am I talking about the right ones? Destiny 1 and 2 or whatever. They're like, you have to buy all the DLCs to like the base game is like 10 hours of content, and then you gotta buy, like, the game is like $240 if you buy all the DLCs to like, or whatever. It's just like, there are I don't know. I think there's worst. It's more about the economy within the game itself, and whether the actual gameplay experience itself is fun and accessible. Okay? Like, it doesn't matter how good the game is. It doesn't matter. None of it matters if it's not, if the economy of the game makes it so that like free to play is not an option. You have to spend money to like beat the game. Then you've immediately shot yourself in the foot. Your game is trash. It's gonna die. You know what I mean? But if your game has gotcha, but by playing the game, you can essentially mitigate the risk of not getting a character, then, you know, okay, my brain is, I'm having a hard time putting complicated thoughts together today. I'm not gonna lie. Normally I'm pretty articulate. I just can't. I don't know what's going on. I noticed Ignari's new voice had a short heh. Let's let that in the butt.
Right there.
I think that was me running. Actually, I think that was me hitting the sprint button.
One with the force. I'll uproot you.
But maybe he does do that.
I'll settle this. Our bond is strong. Strike.
And Shroud, I hear everything. Keep up.
You dead. You dead, Drakes. Hi, Car. One of the things I like about Genshin is no matter how much cash you blow on it, it will never change your artifact. Yeah, exactly. I also wanted to make a video about this, but I actually like how pointless it is to wail on Genshin. It's good because it becomes more of a, like, if you're doing it, it's probably because you really like the character or you want to support the developers. It's not, no one wails because they need the power. You know what I mean? Like, the game is not that hard. And I think that that's important. Like, the game could be difficult. Like, it doesn't have to be easy, but like, just that the game is, again, accessible to people that are not spending money. But yeah, a lot of it with Genshin has more to do with time investment. Like, I've seen people who wail on the game who have crappy characters. Like, I'm sure some of you people, I'm sure you have seen there are content creators who get into Genshin and they play it for like a couple months and their viewers like buy them every character, you know what I mean? Like, their viewers will donate like $500 so that they can wail on the character that they know nothing about, but they started playing the game 3 days ago and it's the cutest darn character they ever seen in their life, so their viewers are just like spending their entire life's income to get this streamer an anime waifu or husbando. Have you guys seen that? Have you guys seen those? I've seen tons of those. Yeah, well, anyway, a lot of the time, people like that, those content creators don't spend enough time building their characters. Like, they don't understand the deep complexities of the game. So that even though they have like a C5 R2 Klee or whatever, like, they do no damage because they haven't built their character. You know what I mean?
Quiver. One with the force. I hear everything.
Don't give them the idea to add pay to win for desired artifact stats. No. I do think, I think honestly, if you want my honest opinion about, I'll talk about Fontaine in a minute, but if you want my honest opinion about artifacts, it's like purposefully the RNG is super bad. That way it kind of makes it so you have to play longer. You know what I mean? You have to, oh wow, that's actually really powerful. Just having Kuki, Kale, and Barbara together just run around in hyper bloom. Just as you're running, you're just spawning cores, and then Kuki's blowing up the cores as you're running. Great, I like that idea. 10 out of 10 team idea. What do I expect for Fontaine? I expect a lot of Hydro. I expect a ton of Dendro. I expect a moderate amount of Electro and possibly some Geo. If we don't get Geo and Fontaine, we're getting Geo and Natlin. Natlin might be the Pyro Geo region, and Fontaine might be the Hydro Dendro, little bit of Electro region. Although I kind of, yeah. And other than that, it's supposed to be a high-tech civilization, so I'm fully expecting to see like the biggest city we've ever seen. You know what I mean? Like a city where we actually maybe have like a tram, you know, like a street car that we have to take, or like a little train system or something that we have to use to get around the city because it's big. Or maybe like all the little towns are connected by a little train system or something. I expect high-tech elevators and stuff. I would like to see them use Fontaine. I've thought about this for a long time, but I would like to see them. Well, cryo revival, I think will happen in Snezhnaya. I don't think we're gonna get a lot of cryo till Snezhnaya, but like we'll probably get some, of course, but like I think we're not gonna get a lot until then. My brain stopped working. Oh, yeah, okay. If they use Fontaine as an opportunity to kind of do something with gadgets to make them feel less tacked on, you know what I mean? Like, for instance, this feather gadget is actually pretty useful. I think it's a useful gadget, but it's on an insanely long cooldown. Like, the cooldown is stupid for it. Like, it makes it less it makes me less motivated to use it, because it's like you use it and then you gotta wait for it to recharge. So like, I don't know, maybe a gadget that removes I don't know. I have no idea. I have no idea what they could do. But just, if it's a high-tech society, gadgets are something that are technology basically that we carry around. Maybe they can buff up the parametric transformer. Maybe they can do something else. I don't know. We'll see. The 100-second cooldown. Yeah, exactly. Let's see. Infamous. Hello. We've been going for, what? It's been an hour and 22 minutes. What happened to the time? Milo, hello. I was at NHS induction ceremony. We were so loud. I spun around and hit the wall. Oh no, I hope you're okay. The teacher went, we can hear everything. I was so sad. I hope you recover from your experience. I can't wait for potential catalyst gun mechanics. Oh, with like Fatuis. Wow, I missed a lot of. Gendro Core is the most broken thing in Genshin. Yeah, it absolutely is. Flow, I was able to get the pulls for all my limited 5 stars through hard work, and they've been helping me through the biz, and I have to build my 5 stars. Yeah, exactly. Just like Hazo. Oh yeah, he's really good. I think that was a good experiment they did with him, because he's very fun. Like, having catalyst characters that aren't just like Hua, hu, he, hu, hu, like spitting, just shooting orbs of element or whatever. Honestly, we complain about Genshin artifacts, but Star Rail relics will be worse because there's more substats and 6 pieces instead of 5. Ooh, I do not envy it. I do not envy that. You know what I kind of wondered? Because, okay, Genshin's an open world game, so part of the reason why it doesn't take long to spend your resin is because they expect you to be doing other things like quests and exploration and building your, like doing teapot, like other things. Like, there are other things to do that take a considerable amount of time and are actually kind of the main thing you spend your time on. And so resin is a very quick in and out kind of deal, right? I kind of wondered with Star Rail, because Star Rail is not open world. It's going to have to rely more on the gameplay from spending your resin to fill out the gameplay of the game. Because once you finish a story mission, what do you do in Star Rail? Spend your whatever resin is, right? You're gonna spend that, and then what do you do? Probably log off, right? Like, there's not gonna be, it's not like you're gonna be able to walk around and just like explore huge zones and talk to NPCs and dig up lore. Like, it's not gonna have that. And so they're gonna have to like give you, like, honestly, I would expect that Honkai Star Rail will probably give you enough resin to spend your resin twice a day, kind of like how they do with Honkai Third, where it's like you can log in the morning and play Honkai Third, and then by the time it's nighttime again, you can log on it again and spend your whatever resin it is or whatever again. Or they'll do the thing they did in Honkai Star Rail, where they can essentially, you can like refresh your resin periodically throughout the day, like at lunchtime and at dinner time or whatever. Hey, I appreciate everyone that's here watching. You're all very wonderful. Would you mind liking my stream? Just give me a little likey-do, a little lickety-like. You just go ahead and lick my stream real quick. Just lick it. They should have made gliding faster, part of the max leveling. Your Mondstadt statuses and maybe all weapon types can easily mine after maxing it, leeway and so on. That would have been interesting. Yeah, like if the overall exploration was a little more, like if they gave you a little more reward for it. Oh, I have to do my daily week. Oh my god, my weekly steps. Unless they want you to play all their games throughout the day. No, I get that. I get that. Do you see what I'm saying though? Like, there's the only content in Honkai Star Rail is going to be story or spending your resin. I do not expect them to have a housing system. I don't expect them to have anything other than just like that. So, yeah. Hey, sorry to interrupt your stream, but I was wondering if you'd be interested in custom designs for your channel. I can send you my portfolio on Discord if you're not there as well. I mean, you're more than welcome to join my Discord and hang out and stuff. I could be possibly, yeah. I mean, you know, if you got good ideas, if you got good helpful ideas, I don't have my. Hey, Axolotl, could you post my Discord link in Twitch for me, please? I don't know if it's linked on my actual Twitch or not. But yeah, I mean, I don't see why we can't talk about it. You know what I mean? Drop your Discord username in the chat. You can just go ahead and join my Discord. And then you can like friend me from there. Lick screen, done. I don't know. I really actually kind of hope you did do that. If it's your phone screen, that's kind of scary, you know? A little bit scary. Thanks, Axel. Beep boop. Basically, Mahoyo want to make Hoyo Chamber, HEP, Morning, Honkai 3rd, Nude Kitchens, Night, Star Rail, Midnight, ZZZ. That's funny. That's funny. Yeah. That's actually like, I think Star Rail will probably be a really good game, but I do think that that's gonna be probably the biggest concern I have for the game. I remember playing the final beta. You can explore only the little bit of areas you can, but I believe most of your time will be spent in simulated universe endgame mode. So, yeah, so like most of your time will be spent either story, spending resin building characters, or running like challenge modes, like running like a time trial like Abyss. When will I attempt Abyss, or will I try it off stream? Oh, we could probably do it today, I guess. I don't know. I've just sort of been, honestly, maybe we can try Abyss. My brain is sort of poopy though. I don't know. Let's try it. You do have to fight monsters on the right or on the maps for EXP and a few chests. Oh, okay. Yeah. So, you know, it'll definitely be kind of light on the actual content of the game itself. But I'm sure it'll be a fun game for people that like turn-based strategy. Like, I'm sure it'll actually take strategy. So, that's cool. Okay, let's go ahead and get in here and see what we got going on. Forgotten Hall is Spiral Abyss. Oh, okay. Okie dokie. Later, my man, talking in Discord. Yeah, see you later. Okay. So we got mushrooms, Smilly Smurls, mushrooms, and people that can't see because they've got cloth, like literally blindfolded. Mushrooms, lizards, people, and Smilly Smurls. More people. Smilly Smurls. Ugh, Hydro Mimics. Oh, the new Hilly Churls. I forgot about these guys. Yeah, they're also probably on the map somewhere. Oh, I haven't seen any yet. I wanted to see them like added into camps. They better add them into some of these camps. I better see some. Black Serpent. Yeah. Shadowy Husk. Okay. Consecrated Crocodile. Consecrated Beast. Scorpion. Beast. Oh my god. Schmilly Schmirls and some people. Oh. All right. Well, we're gonna give this one a whirl. So we get a spread and aggravate, like a hyper bloom thingy buff, dendro damage buff. Okay, well, we're definitely using our Tignari team in the, I think the top half. Yeah, we're doing Tignari team in top half. So I can either do I'll do my Nahida version because it's really strong. There we go. And then this one was definitely rough. Yeah, it kind of looks like once you get farther in, it gets pretty hard. I would be so up for them adding like an extra floor because I feel like the difficulty spike from 11 to 12 is just, it's absurd. Like it just I don't know. It would feel so much better if there was one more floor to like space out the difficulty. I bit my lip. And I honestly can't really remember. Oh, I gotta fight the triple Magu Kenki. So I need a decently tanky team. Ito would honestly work pretty well for bottom half, I think. Yeah, so my Ito team could work. I want to just go through the entire Abyss once. Like, I don't want to rerun it or anything. So I'm trying to think just like, if I were to just go through it once. Oh, there's those Hydro Mimics. Okay. You want a Genshin that also has Pokemon mechanics, like I don't know what I feel like using. I got 28 stars. Nice. That's not bad. Oh. I might just use my Ito team because yeah, I don't really know what else to do. Boom. Do do do. Doobity doo. Do do do. Do 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 do. I'm starting to get like, it's starting to get so hard to think about all the different teams that you can make because there's so many characters. But honestly, right now, I think to broaden the amount of teams that we can make, Dendro and Hydro is what we need. We need more of them. And then it's gonna really you know,
And shroud.
make it a lot easier to get a bunch of different teams together. Boop. Okay, go ahead and die now. Thank you.
I'll uproot you.
I see everything. I'll settle this. Our bond is strong. The Temple of Wisdom. Flash. No turning back.
She's right. There is no turning back.
That's following orders.
Look at you, Boozia.
Rally. Pull in. Coming to be. Feel the same ship power. Odin coming through. Live moments of birth. Who wants some of this? Bam!
I slipped up and got 35 stars. Now I have to go back in for the third chamber because of 2 seconds. It wouldn't let me reset before it died. Oh, that is such a feels bad. Honestly, at that point, I give up. I don't rerun it. I'm one of those people where I'm like, yeah, it's good enough. Like, it's fine.
One with the force. I hear everything. Who do you think you are? Quiver! Keep up. Storm the front! And shroud! Keep up.
Stand with me.
I'll uproot you! Can't see?
You are the spawn of Satan, little dendro guy.
Press the advantage! Feel this ancient power. Odin coming through! Let's roll! Can't catch me.
Oh, of course.
Look at you, Boozia.
It's showtime!
Okay, that was awkward.
I see everything.
Okay. Not bad so far, but obviously 4-9 is kind of a joke. So we're just sort of goofing around, just sort of living life, living, laughing, loving.
Little hands. Dissipate. Strike.
And shroud!
I think I need to go. See you next time. Okay, see ya. We're out. Okay, have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for chatting.
Let's go.
Pull in! Everyone on me! Moments of birth. Bam! Who wants some of this?
Okay. I can't find anything. Oh. All right. We continue onward. Slows in their white mom era.
Our bond is strong. Quiver.
Okay.
One with the force. Yeah. Rah.
Sharing my knowledge.
I always forget to use Nahida's actual, like,
Strike.
her burst is really useful for damage, and I always just don't use it because it's so easy
Rah.
on these floors.
Lightning. Sharing box. Looking for a fight. Flash.
Ugh. Can't see? Let's nip that in the bud.
Oh, he says "heh" right before "can't see." He's like, "Can't see." Sounds sassy.
Diana special.
Charge! Press the advantage! Coming to be. Feel the same shit power. It's showtime! Let's roll! Huh. Huh.
Come here. Boom. Oh man, that would have been so freaking sick if that plunge attack had hit him, because I like jumped into him and he pushed me into the air and I was able to get enough height to do it. Man, it still looked cool, but that was honestly like pretty awesome.
Quiver. No turning back.
I'll uproot you! One with the... yeah. Rah. Yeah.
I'll settle this.
Are you serious? The guy was like literally his foot was in the circle and it wasn't hitting him. Oh, those electro dudes are dangerous.
Moments of birth. Oh, coming through! Bam!
Easy clap.
Make yourselves at home.
Make yourselves at home while we murder you. Bro, calm down.
You're everything.
These guys are freaking out for blood or something. It's almost like they're fighting to the death. My God. Freaking damage. Eavesdropper?
All in! Everyone, live! Witness my great undertaking. Who wants some of this? Let's roll! Ha!
Oh, that's not good.
Think you can bully me? Look at you.
Rally! Charge! Moments of birth. Oh, coming through! Attaboy!
I think Ushi killed him. Perfect Nahida impression. Thank you. I appreciate it. I worked really hard on that one. Okay. Oh. There we go. I just noticed there are only cat girls and dog boys with the exception of Yai and Sucrose. They don't have tails, so do they count? Yeah, where's the cat boys and dog girls? That's honestly sexist. Cancel them. We gotta... Guys, there's only one appropriate solution to this situation, and that's to boycott every game that they ever make from now on to all time. And if you purchase any, if you spend any monies on a Hoyoverse, or if you play a Hoyoverse product, you are excluded from the worthy few. You have sacrificed all that is good and holy in the world for the sake of your wait, what are we mad about again? Oh, cat boys and dog girls.
Quiver.
It is low key. No, it actually kind of is though, to be honest. Whoa! Almost got hit by all that. Oh. Diona! Come on now. That was a very bad throw. You didn't even try to hit him. Actually, this might. Okay, we're good. We're good. I forgot that Ito can hit them, and so can my Goro. So we're okay. I was like, these birds are about to be the bane of my existence. Still problematic though. Here, let's go up here. Oh.
Burst forth. Witness my great undertaking. Everyone on me.
Come on. Give me the. Okay, yep. Give me the stuff. There we go.
Want some of this? Attaboy.
Okay, now they're teleporting. Thank you. Like, my God, they're. I just got double bubbled. Double bubble.
Let's roll.
I was in trouble. Make it double. I hate you. I hate that is the most triggering thing in all of Genshin Impact right there. It's like it's a close tie between that and those Dendrosama turtles that pop up the vines when you're running at them, so you can't kill him. Thank you. Draft is a cat man. You're right. That's true. There is a cat. Where's our dog girls? Where are the dog girls though? Where the dog girls at?
I see everything. I'll settle this. Stand with me. Flash. Storm the front.
Let's nip that in the bud. Can't see?
Watch this damage. My Nahita's getting pushed literally under the ground. I don't know if you guys saw that, but she was getting literally pushed under the earth. The weight of all the damage was really coming down hard. Where are you? Oh.
Hey. Lightning terrified. Quiver. No turning back. Temple of Wisdom.
Let's nip that in the bud.
To bubble the world, the devastation. Yeah, exactly. They sound like they smoke a lot of cigarettes. They sound like they smoke a couple packs a day. Jeez, they're called rogues, right? But they're like the tankiest hilly trolls we have. Whoa, wait a minute. Did that guy have a slime? He's using a slime as a balloon. What a freaking genius. My man's got he's got the science. He's got the power. He's flourishing. Also, was he actually speaking Hilichurlian right there? Like, was he saying da da da? Because it's kind of hard to tell because they have a more humanoid voice.
Coming to be. It's showtime.
Please die. Yeah. Nice. Well, I didn't have to be the spacebar too. Been better for spam F. Yeah, exactly. Like spacebar is so annoying to spam. Exactly.
Strike.
Okay, Reinhard. This dude's literally Reinhard. That was actually kind of cool.
Out of my way.
No, he's literally Reinhard.
Flash.
Why am I fighting Reinhard?
Glory to the Shogun.
What's happening?
Can't see? I'll uproot you.
Ow. Okay. That was cool. He had a big shield and he has an axe. Although I think Reinhard uses a hammer.
Look at you.
Okay, though. All right, guys, come on over here.
Moments of burst.
Yes, we will end this quickly.
Roll.
I heard you. Yeah, well, I read your diary. And it said that you have insecurity issues.
Feel the same power. Oh, coming through. Attaboy.
Holy crap, did I just like 100? Okay. I think, yeah, same thing. Okay. Hida, Kuki, Sara, Tignari, Diona, Goro, Albedo, Ito. What's up, Big Red? How's it going? Your boy did 99K. I'm proud of him. What a good boy. I've never seen my Ito hit so much damage. Ow! Whoa! This guy's hitting like trucks.
Quiver. No turning back.
Let's nip that in the bud. One with the force. Rah. Yeah. Rah. Yeah.
Throw. Everyone hold hands. I see everything. The Temple of Wisdom. Out of my way.
Can't.
Storm the front.
I'll uproot you.
Stand with me. Quiver.
I hear everything.
Everyone hold hands. Make yourselves at home. Flash.
Where did that guy go? He was gone for like 5 years. Oh,
And shroud.
I'll settle this. I see everything. Strike.
it almost looks like they're fighting each other and not me. Like it almost looks like they were.
Let's nip that in the bud.
Oh man, they both had a lot of health. That was kind of fun though. I like fighting okay. I like the consecrated beasts. I like fighting them. I think that they're fun.
Look at you.
Fall in. Rally. Coming to be. Witness my great undertaking. It's showtime. Let's roll. Attaboy.
You can bully me.
Also, this song,
Charge. Moments of birth.
like,
Who wants some of this?
I did not mean to Ushi first. Keep hitting me. Hit me more. Hit me harder.
Let's roll.
Shake it and stir.
Press the advantage. Pull in. It's showtime. Attaboy.
Look at you. Boozy.
Advance. Burst forth. Witness my great undertaking.
I actually feel like Ito is a really good matchup for this chamber right
Who
here.
wants some of this?
Did you guys see the consecrated beast in my burst animation? His head was like right there.
Attaboy. Rally. Coming to be. Feel the same power.
Come on, please.
Bam! It's showtime.
Oh crap. I didn't hit it. Oh crap.
Shake it and
Burst forth.
Diana special.
Live.
Oh, this is annoying.
Moments of birth. Let's roll. Who wants some of this? Huh.
Okay, that was rough.
Ah.
It's funny that I always call it out. It's just such a weird, like, I don't know why I put it in the playlist.
Can't see.
Oh, okay, okay, all right, okay. That, yep, that's cool too. Oh, okay.
Sharing my knowledge. Dissipate. Flash.
Yeah, I'll uproot you.
Strike. Glory to the Shogun.
One with the force. I hear everything. Rah.
The Temple of Wisdom. Everyone hold hands. Lightning purified. A buck quiver.
And shroud. Rah.
Oh. Okay, so maybe Geo wasn't the best. It seems like my Geo team had a lot of trouble with that one chamber. Just took a lot of time. Also, I'm like completely out of energy.
Fall in. Live. Feel this ancient power. Coming to be. Oh, you're coming through. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Scratch. Can't handle your drink.
Everyone on me! Set this now. Moments of birth. It's showtime! Attaboy! My patience.
I'm getting sick of this game.
It's just a scratch, I swear.
Think you can bully me? Diana special.
Advance! Live! Witness my great undertaking.
My God, they have so much health.
Coming through! The eternal oasis at long last. Bam!
She just kind of drops her sand and walks away.
I see everything. Dissipate.
One with the force. Let's nip that in the bud. Yeah.
Hey! Our bond is strong. Sharing my knowledge. Storm the front. Out of my way.
Can't see? I'll uproot you.
Committed to memory. Dead with me. Strike.
Let's nip that in the bud.
Everyone hold hands. Make yourselves at home. Dissipate. Quiver.
Yeah, I hear everything.
I'll settle this. Flash.
I'm not breaking a sweat though. Yeah, no, true. I'm a little disappointed in my speed with those consecrated beasts.
Charge!
I think it might have been because I missed the mechanics. I'm not entirely sure. I'm not used to fighting those guys yet, so I don't know if they have resistances I'm not aware of, or... Oh yeah, I should kill the freezing guy first.
Can't catch.
Stop that!
Can't handle your drink.
Fall in! Burst forth. Moments of birth.
Please? Okay, thank you.
Oh, coming through!
Come on.
Attaboy. Ha! Ha! Bam!
Shaking hamsters!
Coming to be. Feel this ancient power. It's showtime! Attaboy! Ha! Ha!
They really do not want to group up together.
Ha! Cha!
Yeah, this is really slow.
Pull in! Everyone on! Liz, witness my great undertaking. Oh, coming through! Let's roll! Ha! 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 Advance! Moments of birth. It's showtime! Ha!
Come on, keep hitting him. So why did you stop hitting him?
Cha!
Okay. Yeah, so it was just the consecrated beast. That was the only part that I struggled with. That one. Yeah, I'll take 35 stars. I don't care. Oh, did they change it to the new set? Cool. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, that was a fun abyss overall. Consecrated Fang Beast. During combat, overpowerful phagocytic sales. Use the corresponding elemental attacks. Okay. Animo. Hilly Rogue. Manipulate Animo to a certain degree in battle. Such Hilly Trolls when in a hovering state. Hydro Helichiller Rogue. Mysterious Helichiller Rogue can manipulate Hydro to a certain degree. Such Helichillers use Hydro Slimes in the battle to launch mist bubbles. Burst those Hydro Slimes to cause their effects to rebound. Oh, more Hydro Bubbles. That's all we need. Horned Crocodile. Rock Breaker Axe. Seems to have been one of the trusted guards of a high standing in some land with the power of Geo. Huh, so it gets just stronger in general. Yeah, literally Reinhardt. Well, that's cool. That's a weird frame that they got for that one. Like normally it's like you can see the enemy, right? But like you can't see crap in that one. Okay. Cool. I'll probably take a brief break. I need scythes as a weapon for a character now, even if it just comes out during a burst. Oh, yeah. I bet we'll see that at some point for sure. I bet we will see that at some point for sure. Yeah, I mean, that was a pretty good Abyss run. Better, you know, more primos than I had before. So that's always good. It's funny because I've seen streamers lose their minds over floor 12. I mean, you know, Tignari is pretty dang overpowered. Wow, look at my. You said I'm not sweating it, but I actually am sweating. I'm sweating quite a lot. Tignari is just, he's OP. He does so much damage. Yeah, the enemies do have a ton. They have a ton of HP though, like a ton. I'm trying to decide what I want to do. We might have to go unlock that artifact domain. Yeah, let's go unlock that artifact domain. I don't know if I want to run it right now, but gamer sweat. Oh right, I was gonna take a break. I forgot I was gonna take a break. I was like, I'm gonna take a break, and I forgot.
Mist flower would melt in this heat. Now that I think about it, it wouldn't. But you get what I mean.
I like that line more too. Where he's like, it's so hot, a mist flower would melt in this meat. Melt in this meat. Melt in this heat. Actually, it wouldn't, but you know what I mean. Yes, melted meat. Okay, I'm literally playing the game while you guys can't see. All right, I'm gonna take a break now. I'm gonna take a break now. Here. Hang out with Tignari for a little bit. You can hang out with him while he continually sniffs this herb ball and gets surprised over and over. Okay, BRB. I'm back. I wonder if this ignored new voice will still make him sound smart like previous. I think he does. I think he does have a specifically nerdy voice. He does sound a little more, I don't know how to say it, like punchy. He's got a little more of like a little more aggressive in the voice, but he still sounds really like kind of like a dork, you know, in my opinion. I got string cheese. The magic of cheese that is stringed. I love string cheese. It's the best. Because it's just an excuse to eat cheese. Like, a reason to eat cheese. Yes, please. All right. So, now we run. Waiting for the stamina. Waiting for the stamina. Climb. And we got it. Oh. I'm gonna need that, buddy. I'm sorry. I know. It's yours. But now, it's mine.
Restock and press onward.
I still haven't even started doing the desert stuff where you need those seals. So I'm sort of just collecting them still. Oh. Dendroculus. I'll be heading out. See you later, King Flame. Hi, Jess. Welcome. Oh, and then we're going to run over to the domain after we grab this Dendroculus. I'm going to get distracted a bunch, but it's okay. That's the point. What? I'm very disappointed in that rope. Who do you think you are? This rope, certainly I can climb on. That rope is a lie. You're right. Just like the cake. There's another Dendroculus. Oh, a chest. Here, actually, I want to swap teams real quick. Hey.
Quiver.
Buddy. Has anyone done tests on the new artifact sets yet? It always takes a while to get those tests because we have to actually spend resin on them, like a lot, and a lot of it's RNG based. I'm just curious if anyone knows. Oh, another one. Another one. We're getting slabs all over the place. What time is it, though? I can't really see in the sand. Where'd my Dendroculus at? Oh, there it is. Excuse me, sir. Yoink. Still farming for good stat for new artifact. Yeah, exactly. How did you not die when I killed all of your friends?
Shadows
I'm sorry I have to do this to you. He's like, not my friend. Whoa. Was it just me or was that hilly troll running at like Mach speed? Maybe I'm just seeing things. Ooh, look, a chest.
Written in the stars. You asked for it. Delves into destiny. Flash. Let's get it on. Shadows of fate. Quiver. Restock and press onward.
Hurts that you don't have to use weapon. Sacrificial greatsword is such a good option for her. If you're at C0, yeah, just use sacrificial greatsword or the Katsugiri Nagamasa. Hold on, how do you say it again? I think I have that one on Dory. This one, the Katsuragakiri Nagamasa, or you can use sacrificial, or you can use Akamaru if you're running her on emblem. But honestly, the utility from sacrificial greatsword is just too good. That's what I've tossed on her for now. Yeah. Yeah, totally fair. Pretty soon I'll be able to let you guys know if the new set's worth farming or not, but it's gonna take me a while to farm it because I don't have like hundreds. I'm not wailing on resin. Really? I can't even. Oh, almost fell. All right, well, screw that guy. That fun guy can live for another day. Well, keep going. Had to revisit your video after I got her. Nice. Well, that's good. I'm glad that people get some visibility out of it. But you know what? Like, honestly, actually, this guy is not going to live for another day. You're going to... Oh. Wow, he just, like, super dodged that. Like a champion. It's crazy that my Mona does, like, 4,000 damage on a charge attack, but then she'll hit, like, 30,000 damage on a vape. Like, I just think like the difference between reaction damage and non-reaction damage is so shocking at times. You really like Sat Greatsword for Dio right now? Yeah, it just makes her really easy to play, and it helps with her ER, and it's a really good option. And honestly, no one else really needs Sacrificial Greatsword, so it's kind of like a weapon that we never really had a super important user for it. But yeah. I don't know if I'm supposed to be underground or not. I don't know if this is the right way. These lizards look really cool. The red-tailed lizards. I kind of want to capture those. A couple of those for my teapot. Oh, it seems that I did go the right way. Interesting. Statues. He made a nest on his neck. Whoa. Whoa. Well, this is a great photo spot. Look at that light. Oh! Like every new character just bathed in the light of the... That's interesting. What do you try to do anyway? If you want to go to the new artifact domain, you don't have to go underground. Oh. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. Where does this go? Go to the, like... No. You can't do this to me. It's not even on the edge of the map. Okay, that's got to be quest related. Or something. You can't.
Stay close. No going off on your own.
Paimon stopped you last time?
Doesn't take prisoners.
That's the new weekly boss? Oh. Okay. That makes sense. Oh, chest. Chest? Shane, I don't think you were here. I talked about whether, or I talked about Wild Hearts earlier in the stream. I actually bought it last night. And then are you playing it on, you're playing it on a laptop, right? I could not get it to run well on my PC. It was dropping a lot of frames. So I ended up refunding it, but I'll just wait for them to update it again. Or you know what I mean? Like they just need to put out, they need to patch it some more. And then once it's working all right, I will get it again. Wow, that guy was annoying.
Good. Leave nothing of value behind.
Like I tried to play the very beginning of it and I could not, it just would not stop dropping frames for me. I tried lowering a bunch of settings. So that made me a little sad because I do want to play that game pretty bad. You were getting a few drops, but not totally unplayable. It was kind of playable, but it was like the frame drops were happening all the time. They were very consistent. It was like almost entirely. Oh, there's a shrine over there. Nice aim. Thank you. I don't have a shrine key. Okay. Well, yeah, it was happening a lot. And I was very confused by that. I mean, I guess it could have been just the very beginning of the game, maybe. But I figure I'll just let it cook in the oven a little bit longer. You know what I mean? Hopefully in a few months, it'll be in a good place. I would also like to grab it on sale. Like if it goes on sale or something, that would also be nice. But I'm not as worried about the sale part as I am about the frame dropping. I don't know. It might have been something in the settings. There might have been something screwing with it. I tried downloading a game booster. Like, you know what I mean? That like free up some processes. I tried lowering settings, stuff. I couldn't really get anything to do anything. It like didn't really change it. So it doesn't seem like it's performance based, you know what I mean? It seems like it might be just optimization. Well, there's my first overworld Hilichurl rogue guy.
We should make the most of these supplies.
I think they will clean it up. Last patch was massive improvement. Good. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't... I'll admit, it wasn't unplayable or anything. Like, I probably could have just dealt with it, but I just... because it's an action game and it's all about that moment-to-moment combat, like I really do want them to have that really cleaned up. So if they, you know, as long as they do that, I'll definitely buy it again. What is this? Is that a new... Oh. New rock? Trishurite? Yummy. Kind of satisfying to some new ore to bonk. Oh yeah. Give me that stuff. Something I don't have 3,000 of. Hey, look. A quest. Okay, I need to go to the domain. There it is. Unlock the domain, and then I need to find the statues. Excuse me, sir.
Good. Leave nothing of value behind.
Just following orders.
I know you're just following orders. Okay, and then we'll just go ahead and grab the statue so we can unlock the... Hey! I think I need to time skip, actually. Yeah. Dang, I was like right there. Right at the end of the day. Do 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 do. I don't know what that stuff is. Looks like ice, but I am kind of curious what the hilly churl rogues will do when they're sitting around. Hi, is this spread party good? Tignari, Kuki, Dendro Traveler, Sucrose?
Delved into destiny.
I would say that you don't need... You can use Sucrose if you want as like an animo buffer and stuff, but you would...
Leading the upper hand.
Honestly, it's better just to swap out Sucrose for like a healer. Or no, wait, you already have a healer. For
Quiver.
probably another Electro unit. Like Fischl or something like that.
Look alive.
Oh, they have new drops. A flower yet to bloom. Treasured flower.
Well, how about that?
You can use Sucrose if you want. I just, you know. Oftentimes, there's not enough animo, or there's not enough Electro to swirl when you're doing a spread team, so animo doesn't always work super great. That dude's just walking around. I do think the rogues are less corrupted. The hilly churl rogues, like they seem less corrupted than the other hilly churls. They have more humanoid voices. They walk with a more humanoid like gait. Like it's less like
Some selling some of that.
awkward. What's up with the symbols on my mini map? What do those mean? I'm sure I'll find out. Whoa. Something to do with trees. Nigi Hollow. Okay, I bet there's something to do with those. And the... Whoa! Dang, I see so many chests and stuff. I can't grab all that, though. Not right now. World Crest will greatly help with exploration here. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure a lot of it is locked behind quests that I haven't done for sure. Oh, what's this? I can't even pick them up yet because I don't know what they are. Okay, that's fine. It's cool to see new puzzles and stuff, though. I always love seeing those. Tamir Mountain. Ooh, what's this? What? I bet I have to do something special to break that.
Strike.
Okay, I'm gonna stop. Again, world quest. Yeah, I'm sure. So distracted by all this stuff. There we go. Normally there aren't anything, like aren't settlements or anything near the statues. Okay. One more. I can't even pick up the... I can't even pick up the shiny scroll. Wah. What? No. Don't do this to me. No. Oh. I should be able to stay. Okay. And she's still happy somehow. Oh, they love making these overhangs fun. Okay.
Meet. I could make a tidy sum selling some of this.
Areas loaded with unscalable overhangs. I hate it. I know. They love to do that. Like that's like. Wait, what? Oh, is it underneath? Yeah. It's literally like right there. Like it's probably one of the hardest to miss. Wow. That's interesting.
Sun's out, guns out. Just sucks that I got so much work to do.
Sun's out, guns out. Sucks that I got so much work to do. Thanks for the stream. See you, Neon. Have a good one. Cool. So I think Fontaine is gonna be like up there. I really do wish I had an extra zoom out level. Like I feel like we need to be able to zoom farther out because this map is so freaking big. Man, that's so much. It's just kind of like satisfying to look at, you know what I mean? There's just something satisfying about seeing all of this like big old map. Bunch of stuff, things on stuff. Yeah. I said we were gonna do quests. Oh boy.
Mercs have one simple rule.
Oh, I didn't finish that. Okay, I think this is the one we're gonna do.
Whoever pays the most is your new boss.
I really hope the Hydro Archon is a DPS, but at least something other than support. 4 out of the 7 are support. I think we filled the quota. We'll see. I think that the way they look at it is that the more support oriented they are, the more longer lasting they'll be. But I understand what you mean. Most of the Hydra units are already supports. Like having just a pure Hydro DPS would be kind of cool. Okay, so this is the merchant. There's no other quests available. Excuse me, are you Boniface? Or with the Adventurers Guild? Hello there, but looking at your attire, you aren't locals, are you? I was under the impression that the Adventurers Guild would send local adventurers who might be better appraised of the situation. That said, I'm not from around here either. Making a living here is tough for outsiders. My associate, Nahida Toast, can DPS. Yeah, Nahida can totally be. Her auto attacks are very strong. So yeah, she can totally. I bet the Hydro Archon will have that quality to it. My associates and I are both Mondstadters. We're originally traveled to Sumeru city to trade supplies, and only came here at the request of a researcher from academia. We came all the way from Mondstadt to the desert to do business. Of course, since you came somewhere as remote as this desert, you two must have been around the block too, I suppose. Of course, and we know your hometown pretty well too. Well now, then speaking of which, you must also know what sets us Mondstadters apart. You drink like fish. Freedom. That's right. We value freedom. What I meant to say is that what we Mondstadters value most is freedom. What? How does that saying go again? Go with the wind. Let the wind lead. Yes, that's right. That's the one. When the north wind began to blow, some dandelion seeds were blown across the sea to Inazuma, while others were swept away to Liyue. As for me, I guess I was favored by the Anemo Archon. I didn't stop at Liyue, and I got blown all the way to Sumeru. The climate and way of life here might be a far cry from that of Mondstadt, but I'm here and I intend to make the best of things. So that's how it is. Still, you could tell us more about the commission you posted. Well, I accepted the Academia's research commission, didn't I? Terzad, the researcher's name, he took 2 mercenaries with him to look for some ruins, probably some archaeological stuff. I don't really know much about Academia stuff. In addition to providing them with some supplies, my associate and I also rented a few sumpter beasts out to them. Noctigal, my associate, was worried that they'd struggle to steer the sumpter beasts, so he decided to go with them. Huh. We originally arranged to use a dusk bird to send messages every once in a while so that I could be informed of their progress or raise supplies to send to them as the situation required. We did exchange messages this way at first, but I haven't heard a peep from them in the last 2 days. Oh, well, I've had this quest for a while, so Paimon hopes there wasn't any sort of accident. That's what I've been worrying about, and that's why I decided to post a commission with the Adventurers Guild as well as you here. But the desert is very dangerous, and you two seem so young. Are you sure you can handle a place like this desert? Are you underestimating us? You've left Mondstadt. Maybe you really are out of the loop.
True, her autos are pretty strong, and the hopscotch normal attacks are the best kind.
True, her auto attacks are adorable. You should know that Flocat isn't just any ordinary adventurer. She's an honorary knight of the Knights of Favonius. Wait, then you must be the celebrated Flocat? Then you have heard after all. That's right. This is the renowned Flocat, Paimon's Paimon. Goodness gracious. Please excuse my rudeness. I never expected to meet a big hero in a place like this, and a little hero too. In that case, that's the nicest thing anyone's ever said to Paimon. In that case, I have nothing more to say. I just worry that you may have some other important mission ahead, like saving a city or something, and don't have the time for a menial commission like this one. It's not like we're always doing over-the-top stuff like that. We take ordinary commissions too. Besides, we've already accepted your commission, haven't we? Well, that's great. Right, as for your payment, I'll definitely think of something. That researcher from the Academia has also been quite generous. I can picture it now. Just as they run into some trouble, Flocat, a true hero, descends from the heavens to save them. That should secure you double the payment, right? This deal is sure bet. What do you think? If they're in danger, we have to help. Great. Cyrus? Cyrus is the name of one of the sumpter beasts I rented to them. Does the actual Cyrus know about this? Huh? Well, it's fine. Just don't tell him. Anyway, the researcher and the other left to head west. Okay. Yep. Can't stop yawning. Okie dokie. Leave me alone. I don't want to have to hurt you. Strange, you can't see any footprints anymore. All right, I'm eating stamina food.
Stay close. No going off on your own. The desert doesn't take prisoners.
Music sounded so happy, and she's like, "The desert doesn't take prisoners." Okay. Anyway. Excuse me, Mr. Mushroom. Would you like to do the fights? Wait, did that miss? That's awful rude of you. Oh, sir, you're supposed to be dead. I don't know if you didn't get the memo or what, but... Huh? Oh, wait a minute. Hello? 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 It's like in Luigi's Mansion, where he's like, Mario? 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 Okay, where are they? Mario? Mario? Like, there's literally just an entire button in Luigi's Mansion, and all it does... Well, actually, I don't think it's all it does, but when you're not doing anything, like when you're just walking around, I think it's the button you use to talk to people, but it just makes Luigi go, Mario? Mario? I don't think that the Hydro Archon is going to be a DPS. Isn't in the lore said that after the passing of the previous Archon, the Lock folk did not recognize the new Hydro Archon and cut off ties from Fontaine? Maybe the new Archon is not strong enough. Or I don't think it's about strength. I think it might be that they disagree with the way that the new Archon is doing things. You know what I mean? Like the Lock folk didn't like that the way the new Hydro Archon was running things, basically. That's kind of what I got from it. I could be wrong, but it didn't seem like a strength issue. It seemed like they just didn't like the new Archon. We'll find out though. I do think that the Hydro Archon is gonna be like the whole Fontaine is gonna be like Phoenix Wright. Like there's gonna be a lot of that kind of stuff going on, because it's the land of justice, the land of court and justice. So I think we're gonna see a lot of court as theater as the theme for Fontaine. Hey, at least this guy isn't drunk. Well, he looks kind of cool. Is that a unique model? Or is this just the first time I've seen one of these guys without them trying to beat me up? There's no place for outsiders. If you have a way back, I suggest you take it as soon as possible. That guy looks like he has a serious past. And I like his facial hair. I want to lick his abs. All right. Hello. Oh, are you the newly fallen? What do you mean newly fallen? Do you have a way out? We accepted Bonifaz's commission to come here and look for the Tirzad archaeological team. Bonifaz, that merchant from Mondstadt? I know him. So you want to find the archaeological team? Let me think. Oh, isn't that us? What? What do you mean, isn't that us? I'm Jet. Tirzad sort of hired me. He said he hadn't gotten any word from you guys in a while, and he was worried that something might have happened to you, so he asked me to come check out on things. I'm really worried about Cyrus. Who's Cyrus? Are all Mondstadters so paranoid? What do you mean a while? It's only been a day. If it weren't for a bad fall and the heat stroke that Noctigal had, we'd also been trying to find a way out. So this pit is, that's right, the desert is an incredible place. One minute you're looking at a solid ground, the next you step directly into a trap. And as you can see, we're trapped here now. Did you guys just get here, or do you have another way out? We're still searching all over the place and doesn't seem to be any way back to the surface. We have a wind glider. A wind glider? I heard Noctigal talk about them before. They sound pretty great. To be honest, I'd love to give a flying a try too. Now wait a minute. Now that I think about it, your little friend here doesn't seem to even need a wind glider to fly. Can you teach me? How can I be as footloose and free as you? I mean, floaty. Paimon is nobody's little friend. And even Bonifaz knows that Paimon is famous. And Flocat is just here. Wait, what? Okay. My renowned little friend Paimon, can you teach me? Oh boy. Paimon doesn't really have an answer here. That's right. Don't get bogged down with whether you can fly or not. You should walk towards something else. Work towards something else, like a race with a Reshbalong tiger or something. I see. So you must have hired Paimon to teach you how to fly, didn't you? But since you're still using a wind glider, I doubt that you've trained enough. Once you train enough, I'm sure you'll finally be able to fly freely without needing a wind glider. You seem like a really good teacher. Can I hire you to teach me too? How much more will I need to hire Paimon? You've got a wild imagination. We don't have that sort of relationship. Certainly. But isn't this just like how Tearzad hired my father and me and Noctigal too? Surely I can also hire you as long as I... What is wrong with her? She does not seem like she is all... It doesn't seem like she has all the crayons in her box. How could you say that? Of course Paimon would never leave your side. Oh, that's a shame then. By the way, have you seen Tearzad and my father? We have, but... Explain the situation. Cold and Slumber World Quest? I'm not sure which this one's called, to be honest. Best World Quest? Nice. Take him to Ground Pound? You mean take him to Pound Town? As I said before, Noctigal must be having a tough time with the bad fall he took plus the heat stroke. As for my father, he's got a nasty temper. Don't take it personally. And as for Tearzad, he's basically been throwing a tantrum. Okay, that makes sense. So that's her dad? Wait, I'm confused. I want to see their actual names. She has the same hair color as the last man that Flo wanted to lick the abs. So that's Jebrel. Oh. Father, I'm back. Oh, is Noctigal doing better? Right. Paimon and Flocat told me all about what happened. How can you just ignore people, Father? Really, with that temperament of yours, ever going to change? Okay, that is the father, I guess. That means we've completed Bonifaz's mission, right? Commission, right? After all, he only asked us to confirm the safety. Bonifaz! What happened? Bonifaz and Noctigal are colluding to blackmail me. That despicable Mondstadter came all the way to Sumeru just to extort me, I swear. Is he still drunk? Mr. Tearzad, was the price not already agreed upon after our discussion? You even confirmed it by yourself. So why are you telling a different story now? I usually have my hands full with research matters, and I've never dealt with business people such as you before. How was I supposed to know the rules around pricing? If Jet hadn't told me that you highballed me, I'd still be foolish enough to think that I scored a great deal. Wait, is Noctigal the father? Oh, no, never mind. It's that guy. Father told me that after the fact that I shouldn't have tried over there. Why is Paimon getting the feeling that Jet managed to offend all three people by saying that? I said, I'm laying you all off. There's a limit to how much bullying I'll take. That's not fair. Noctigal and Bonifaz are in the wrong here, but Father and I didn't do anything wrong. Besides, didn't we only get stuck in this place because you insisted on coming here? Then you started throwing tantrums after that fall and drank even though you clearly can't hold your liquor. You might have the body of an adult, but you've been acting like a little baby. You. Chet, that's enough. Tearzad looks like he might faint from rage. Now isn't the time to fight. What we should be doing is putting our heads together so we can get out of this mess. Someone's talking sense. So that crook Boniface commissioned you to come look for me and your famous adventures? Well, I'd like you to get me out of this Archon forsaken place. At this rate, forget my research. Even my very life will be cut short. Since you're famous adventurers, surely you're more reliable than they are. Is this double payment? Is this the double payment Boniface mentioned? What should we do? Now's not the time for bickering. Let's focus on getting out of here first. You're right. Finding a way out together is the most important right now. Any other complaints can be addressed when we're somewhere safe. That's right. See, if you could think as sensibly as Paimon, we wouldn't have gotten ourselves stuck. Jet. I just explored a little bit up ahead and found what looks to be ruins. Maybe there's an exit leading to the surface in there. Desert ruins don't constitute a safe place, and I'm not going anywhere with such unreliable people. But you're a researcher, aren't you? Shouldn't you be thrilled to have ruins to investigate? I'm an indoor zoology researcher. I should be working indoors and poring over documents, unlike some adventurers who go stark raving bananas when they see a pile of old ruins. Oh, you. Don't waste your breath on him. Just let him stay here if he wants to. But father, he's our employer, so he has the right to decide what he does and doesn't want to do. We just do our jobs. And there he goes. We'll come back after father and I find a safe path. If he doesn't want to come home with us, then we can just wait here. And there goes Jet. What should we do? We can't just wait here. Let's go find a way out. Are you going to ditch me? The payment is negotiable. Don't leave me here. I've kept quiet until now, but Boniface and I are not crooks. What shady businessman would offer such comprehensive after-sales care? Think about it. I like his eyes. Mr. Tearzad, we could have simply received our payment and left it at that, but instead we let ourselves end up in the same boat as you. I guess that makes sense. But I'm not saying here either way. I'd feel more comfortable in the company of experienced adventurers. But you're still rip-roaring drunk. Why don't you stay here and sleep it off? I'm not drunk. I'm fine. I'm coming with you guys. Don't leave me behind. Then we should get going. I'll wait here for now. I doubt the road ahead will be suitable for sumpter beasts. Good luck. Jet and the others must have gone in this direction. Let's hurry. Okay. This seems like it will be quite the quest. I just wanted to make some easy Moar so I could start a business, but the job almost cost me my entire life. Oh, poor guy.
My dear Cyrus, you're a good sumpter beast. You're a good sumpter beast. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. And Dandelion. Dandelion's also a good sumpter beast. Good job. And Windwheel Esther. Go little baby.
Okay. My brain is rotting in my skull as we speak. So we're gonna just go to face cam and we're gonna continue this quest in the future. This one might take many stream sessions. Yeah, I heard this one's a long one. I also started it kind of late in the stream, which was probably an oopsie, but you know how I am. I get distracted for like at least 2 hours before I do anything I say I was gonna do. Okay, so I did mention this earlier, but just to recap a couple things that I said. Hayan062, thanks for the follow, by the way. I forgot to mention that, but on Twitch. But yeah, so I'm not gonna stream Dead Island 2 on Friday. I'm gonna record my first gameplay, initial gameplay, and first impressions, thoughts, and then I will possibly stream it on Sunday as long as it looks like I can do it without getting demonetized because of the blood. And other than that, we've got Genshin again on Thursday. We'll probably just continue with this quest, and you know, just keep working on it, keep pushing forward progress in Sumeru. Once we get pretty much all the side quests done in the area, I will go back to busting out character quests, and well, we might kind of do a little bit of both. Like, I might finish this world quest and then go do a character quest, and then go do some more world quests and do character quests, and then eventually we'll catch up. Eventually. But yeah, definitely seems like an interesting start of a quest. Need to do that world quest and the new Archon quest and the interlude chapter. You get a long, yeah, same here. I've got the interlude, Archon quest, world quests, and let me just check real quick how many character quests I have. I have Sino, Nilu, Nahida again, and Alhaitham and Dia. So I have like 6 freaking character quests due. So yeah, it's a lot. And I still have not redone my teapot. Like, I wanted to redo my teapot like 6 months ago.
At this point, I might as well wait until the Fontaine teapot comes out.
You know, life last weekend and completed everything. Oh, nice. I'm looking forward to catching up. I feel really out of the loop. I feel like I'm like, normally I feel like I'm able to get a grasp of what the current lore is for Genshin, but I'm like pretty far behind on lore. I haven't been able to watch lore videos lately because I'm so far behind on lore. I like basically would spoil myself if I watched lore videos. You were gonna record it, but it's so long. Yeah, you know, I'm actually curious what you guys think. Do you guys prefer the really long, kind of twisting world quests that have many parts, or do you guys like the shorter, sort of more simple, kind of just like, oh, do a couple things, help someone, and then you're sort of on your way? What do you guys, because they have both in the game. Like, I mean, they have a good deal of both. But I'm just curious what you guys feel about it. I tend to like the longer ones because I think they have better plot progression and they stick with you more. Like the Sakura cleansing quest. I feel like quests like that, they stick with you. They have a bigger impression on you. But I do like having the shorter ones because sometimes they give you really important, but like they give you like a look at like the life of just basic people or something. Yo, what's up, Fred? You wanna come say hi to stream? Come here, bub. Come here. I love the huge saga quests. The longer ones are good mixed in with the shorter ones, so you don't get overwhelmed. That's smart. Freddy coming to drop a fart and leave, I bet. Yeah, he'll probably leave a stinker, I bet. I like the Aranara one. Maybe just satisfied with this one, I guess. Oh, wait. I like the Aranara one. Maybe just not satisfied with that one? Oh, okay. That said, the new Nahida quest was succinct and perfect. Oh. I wish those long world quests had voice acting. Yeah, I agree. I do wish they had voice acting. That would make them a lot easier to remember. And you can chip away at the longer ones. Yeah, you can kind of just come back to them. I like either kind. To be honest, I skipped over the longer ones, so I'd like to actually pay attention to them if you do them. Nice. Hi, Bubba. Yeah, she's just a baby. He just go stick his head against me and just Just keep those logs. You do. You want the scratches. He's such a good baby boy. Gotta lick, 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 lick. You gotta lick, 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 lick. You gotta lick, 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 lick. Oh, Freddy. He's very into it. He's licking like there's no tomorrow. He's licking like he's trying to get to the center of a Juicy Roll Pop. A Tootsie Roll Pop, I mean. Juicy Roll Pop. Oh, brain. The word of the day is lick. You're right. Literally. Come here. Freddy is licking the stream, so y'all should too. He's loving this. No, he woke up. He almost fell. I think he almost fell asleep there. He got real cozy. He was real into that. He loved that. Your fat cat just woke up and wants cuddles too. Oh, nice. That was a healthy dose of serotonin. I feel very good. That was It's nice, like I love when you can put your head, like your ear, against your cat and you can hear them purring. I don't know why, but that just makes my serotonin receptors go like just I don't know, it's just so good. And he didn't fart on me. I'm so proud of him. He got real cozy. We did some snuggles and he didn't even fart on me. It was great. 10 out of 10. Okay. I am absolutely covered in Freddy Fur though. I'm gonna have to go. My cat is snuggling with me right now too. Nice. Flip the ruler. Hello. Purr machine. Oh. Yeah, we'll start wrapping up here. Been about 3 hours. And yeah, I've got the Discord link pinned in chat if you guys want to join the different if you want to join a friendly Discord full of people that talk about Genshin and other things. You got 5 cats now. And there are 3 new small ones. Your army keeps growing. Nice. Nice. I've got like cat fur on my face. I've got cat fur on my shirt. Black cat sent with you. Nice. The cat armada has assembled. All right. Yeah, well, I appreciate everybody for being here. You're all lovely. You're all wonderful. I hope everyone has had and continues to have a great time. And I will see you all very shortly on Thursday. I hope you look forward to the Nahida video this week and the Dead Island content next week, as well as more Genshin content. Pushing forward with the game, doing stuff, having great times, living a life, loving it, live, laugh, love, lick abs, and until next time, stay healthy, stay hydrated. Peace. Bye-bye.